mods do me a favor? Just check the YouTube side of the stream. It's being weird. Oh, there it goes. Just had to restart it like 4 times. I didn't get burnt out on Cascades and so I'm probably over 50k. Mood. I didn't spend all mine on Tesha novels like twice. All the Cascades been paying off. I would hate doing this. I find this less intrusive than Aya. Because I can reasonably, like, I don't have to look at my screen, like, at all. I just kind of shoot around, like, pan left and right. And I can sit there and, like, look at my phone, hang out. I could just do other stuff. I couldn't do it because it was just, like, a small amount of tedious stuff for hours and hours. And then rolling the bounties? Golly. Granted, a lot more profitable. I don't know if I'll be doing this like a lot, but I just want to see what it's like. Test it out. I like to learn things. Not necessarily to farm them. Cascades is still going to be a better, like, multi-farm. This is nice for just raw steel essence. And we're definitely not hitting peak, like, efficiency. There's going to be, like, ways to make this even more efficient. As time goes on, people will discover it. Whether it be tile selection and different frames and whatnot. Like, it might be a speed that helps. Who knows? This is just preliminary tests. Test. I think B matches. Can't say. They've removed this in the past before, but I assume that they knew what they were doing when they put it back in. Because they did have, this is how you used to get steel essence, and then they changed it over to the alkalite and steel path incursion system. Once they changed it over to that, it was no longer a thing. So shrug, it's possible. What am I looking at? Steel essence farm, wall, much wall. So much wall. Me and wall. The thing that got me from doing like as many cascades as I used to do was the spawn rate. Them changing the spawn rate cascades after the 1999 update, like a year and a half ago. The farm's the same, but it just didn't have that like visceral enjoyment of blowing up entire rooms. I used to do a lot of cascades before then. Afterwards, I was like, eh. I know everybody else is on like Profit Taker and like Eidolon farming. I think most people were on like Eidolon farming because that was when, you know, before the Eclipse changes, so everybody was like Eidolons, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, dude, Cascades where it's at. I get so many arcanes, it's ridiculous. I like the Zarman tile sets. It's fair. I'm learning to get used to them. I enjoy the game mode more than I dislike the tile sets. My Zenith is still named Eclipse to Nerf. It's okay, my Crescent Wolfa file is still named Marked for Nerf. Yeah, even before then, that's when I was like... that's when I was doing the most cascades. By the way, how you doing, Inksy? Hope you're doing well. Persistence sucks in Arcwing. It sure do. It sure do. What's going on inside? So I ate it. That's fair. Thankfully, you only have to do it like once. I'd be able to get a flower, like on a rate of fire flower over here. That'd be kind of sick. What are your rates so far? Yesterday, once we got past the setup stage, we were getting like 500 to 550 an hour. There we go. Yeah. Set this up. How we doing, famous? How do? Yeah, we're about 500 an hour. During the setup phase, it's like 300 to 400. That first setup phase takes a while, though, since it's a survival fissure. Oh, I'm so backing it. I'm so backing it. Yeet Cannon is your Railjack's name? Sure is. I named it the YC9 because when Railjack came out, there was a company that made pew pews, and they put it up to vote to the internet on what to name their new pew pew, and everybody said they should name it the Yeet Cannon, and so they made it the official designation YC9 for Yeet Cannon 9mm. So I named my Railjack a YC9 because I'm a bit of a pew pew nerd. This combo's vile? Yeah. You're stuck in a blank screen? Railjack do have a couple bugs here, there. Little 1-2 tree bugs. Your frames are starting on nuts. Oh, your frame rate? Yeah, mine's at like 87. It isn't particularly happy. You're phasing through walls? Maybe I should not hold down the trigger as much. Maybe I don't hold down the trigger as much. This isn't the launch of Railjack? Launch of Railjack was... Well, Railjack was very ambitious. Very, very ambitious. You're like, don't press tab? Yeah, you're probably not going to want to press tab. Phasing through walls. Did you fall through the ground? It fell through a wall? Oh yeah, you'll reset eventually. You'll make it through there. You'll hit the skybox and it'll reset you. Ah, just give it a little time. Happens to me all the time. See when I'm spinning around in a circle, just shooting wildly. Sobek sure, or sorry, sight sure is a frame. Oh, you're back. Nice. All right. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't press tab. 706. So far. Boop. 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 What's happening, Cobb? Are you okay? We're burning. Oh, we're shooting stuff. Oh, we're doing it. We're at 1.5 hours. Yeah, checks out. 1.5 hours, 750. One moment, please. I'll go pick up loot. This where I'll steal essence over here. But they're spawning like really far away over there. We are not. We've just been in here for a while. It's not like it's tactic on the brain. Just kind of sweeping my camera back and forth and reading chat for the most part. Do. Magic has speed up tools? It does, if I recall. I think I remember seeing one when we first came in here. I think it's only the Murmur missions where they don't have it. Somebody else has some more information, but I think it's the Murmur survivals that don't have the security bypasses. The 1999. Oh, true. I knew there was going to be one that I forget. For gore. I don't really do survivals, much less like ones with or without like security bypasses, so I kind of forget. Because I don't really pay attention for the most part. Reminds me of old Warframe. Survival farming like this used to be like pretty normal affair back in older Warframe. I quite like Cascades more. I like the activity and the enjoyment of it. More interactive, more mechanics going on. What do you call a bug that does motorcycle stunts? A Weedle Knievel? That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good joke. More steel essence. That's a good one. How Weedle Knievel. Yeah, now the steel essence is dropping. Yeah. I'm gonna stand for. It's a great question. Great question. I won't be staying for too much longer. Brain's starting to melt. Yeah, just they're at 786 at 100 minutes. Mission timer. Here's how long it'll take us to get to 1,000 skill lessons. Once we hit 1,000, we'll dip out. We're getting close anyway. So you're feeling as well? Staring into the void. Dude, we're all just staring at the man in the wall right now. Just glaring into his eyes, or their eyes. What do you see in the wall? Don't have wall gameplay? I'm chilling, honestly. I just like seeing big number go up for now. Back is giving out. No. Unk status. No. Hungry. 786. E holding down the trigger for a while longer. I think Onk is a state of mind, you know? Gotta find those sweet spots again. Almost like this way. There it is. That's the sweet spot. How's new steel lessons farm? A bit mind numbing, but it is very efficient. I don't know all of the strats yet. I don't know if all the strats have been like fleshed out. New techs and stuff. But so far we're sitting at just shy of like 800. Like 780 steel lessons. Which is quite a bit. Been trying to figure out what the most efficient tile is. Seems like it's very tile dependent. So they're probably, if you want to get like a really efficient farm, there's probably going to be tile rolling involved, which is a little stinky. Doing a survival? Yup. Sure am. Staring at the man in the wall with intent. Showing him who's got business. Doing it. Fuck. Shooting the shit out of him. Forgot about the Orphix Venom, or the Orphix mission type. I think we all do kind of forget about that. That's how I leveled all of my Necromech stuff, was Operation Orphix Venom. What are we at now? 810. Looking at wall. Looking at me. I think I'm gonna do weeklies after this. If anybody needs to do weeklies, need a group, get some people for it. Something to engage my brain. Hurting a regional chat? Suppose so. Great question. No idea. You must have held it down for too long. If you do the, I think it's the very, very top one or the very, very bottom one. Side ammo. Yeah, the very bottom one. That one has random ammo. Just says, give me all. Thanks. ETA Ninja Cell. Do you need to do ETA as well, Cyrus? I can do ETA first. If you need a rest. I don't really care which order I do weeklies. Just need them done. I have to steal all of Foog's red shards. Them to rules. As well as all your red shards. They're all mine. I steal them. I chew on them. They're crunchy Jolly Ranchers. Go Xenos. Fair enough. We'll do ETA first then. I probably shouldn't have pressed tab. When the mission timer over here gets to like 120, dip out. Or if we hit 1,000 steel essence, whatever comes first. I think I have a Kuva addiction. I'd be doing this a lot. Not for steel essence, but like arbitrations. Can you imagine having a Kuva addiction? Golly, couldn't be me. Do. 134. We're doing it. We're shooting the wall. I don't know if I'm gonna actually make it to 1 minute or 120 minutes. My brain is melting. You know what? Fuck it. After this round, I want to leave. I'm so bored. Survival missions, please. I thought I was strong. I'm not strong enough. I thought I could hold out for simplicity of math, but it's fine. I can just do more math. Math is worth it over this. I think somebody asked if they think they're going to nerf this. I just think that it's kind of fine, because with more steel essence, you don't actually get anything more. If you are sitting on 1,000 steel essence or 50,000 steel essence, the amount of loot that you get every single week is exactly the same. That's why it's like, it's kind of a non-issue, because it's a limited spend resource. Like, it's not that big a deal, honestly. It's not that deep. You can only spend so much. If it was unlimited, like it used to be, or, you know, or like how arbitrations are currently, yeah, I could see it being a lot more problematic. But, and it was at one point, but I don't know. I see it as a non-issue now. So if somebody gets a really big number, it's like, cool. Yeah, you can't really abuse it. Because people did abuse it. Like, I don't know. I feel like anybody that kind of says that kind of thing is just not understanding of the history of Steel Essence and probably newer to the game, which is fine. But it is what it is. I'm getting out of here. What's going on, Wizard? They haven't addressed Arby's to adjust for the meta. I don't expect them to adjust this either. Yeah, and Arby's is like you actually can get there's not a capped amount that you can have. It's as far as I'm aware. I haven't looked at it in a while, but last I checked, it's uncapped in comparison. To do to do. I don't really see them like adding a new shop or anything. What's going on, Faded? Or Fade? Go, buh. GG Squad. Thank you for the test, Cyrus Luna, Maggie. Huge pointer. Yeah. My retinas. My eyes. My will. 861. Nice. Can I see the mission info? You're welcome. A farmer and Nergo coins? Nah, steel essence. I didn't think we got a single dirt or glass coin in that. No, we didn't. Not a single one. We are just doing steel essence. 861. Yeah. Combined with Omamori. Hmm. I don't know how that would work in combination. Since they both have like damage negation. I mean, I'm sure it would work great. Astro Shell just kind of works great. For many reasons. Okay. ETA time. If anybody wants to join for Elite Temporal Archimedian, if you can do exclamation point me. Magnus and Cyrus, if you're not wanting to do that, could you exclamation point leave? Oh, huge. 16 Harrow chassis? Wow. Look at that. Just doing ETA first. There we are. Oh, you're joining? I thought you didn't need to do ETA. Harrow Bank is legit. For real? Okay. I don't know. I'm tired, Grandpa. Yeah, we temporal. I'll do EDA after, because I think you said you needed a break. Back. But anyway, yeah. As far as that farm goes, I'm sure that there's going to be people that take a lot of time, and I'm not opposed to this myself, that are going to find the best tile setup to make it probably it, some ridiculous factor more efficient than what I just did. I didn't want to do that. Want to look at it? Yeah. I have to test how Omamori works with Astral Shell, if I'm going to be honest, Fook. Because I don't know. Um, like which one pops first? Do they pop at the same time? You know, like if Omamori pops, does it go Astral Shell and then Omamori, or Omamori then Astral Shell? Because that's going to affect how my opinion on it's like by a lot. Ambassador moment. Yo yo. Was a chill run for sure. I mean, like they're into where a cursor has to be in the exact position. That farm, dude, I gotta re-update my arena farm. But yeah, it is gonna be like that. It's chill run. I mean, for the most part, doing that run that we just did, that Steel Essence farm, like I just kind of swung my camera back and forth. I could be watching a movie and doing that. Who am I inviting? Luna, Telariel, Geek. What's the magic combo? We were doing 3 sites and 1 wisp. The wisp is also there to pick up Steel Essence. Basically just spawn killed everything in a railjack survival. That's kind of the short of it. Luna, Telario. I think we got 1 extra spot for ETA. Temporal comedian. Didn't even have to look at the screen. It's chill. It's pretty chill, to be honest. Best of luck for both. Thanks. Thanks. All right. What do we got? Transference blocked. Damage. Reduce armor. Ability duration. I just like this one. Assassination. I'm gonna need a decent gun. When I hate myself, I can use the Stalta. I think Sampotes would be nice for the tank. And get the Cynex or Haiku are both pretty decent. I just updated this build, weirdly enough. Gotta boot up the game. Okay, Stardust. Yeah, feel free to join. Cheese Wizard. Do you know about the arena farm? I'd like to update my setups for it. I haven't done it in like half a decade. Because once they came out with arbitrations for that short window when arbitrations was the best way to get endo, where the entire drop table is nothing but endo, but when you had like permadeath, but before they changed it to dilute it with a bunch of arcanes and stuff. But since I did it, okay, me too. Got Nuke Prime. Should be easy. Oh, nice. Hildren. Oh yeah, that should be chill. I'd have to do the research again. Me too. I just want to like learn it just in case somebody needs endo and I can just help them like juice out some endo real quick. It's nice to know that kind of thing. For helping people out every now and again. Plus it's fun. It's fun to learn different stuff. Don't necessarily gonna do it all the time, but keeps the burnout away from me. Stalta. Stahalta. 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 Zaku. Alright, Zaku. I bet Zaku with Astral Shell is crazy too. Astral Shield's just gonna work on like everything. It's just such a good ability. Hold on, I'm looking at that video that Foog sent. What? What? Yeah, I mean that looks really good. It also looks a little unintended. What? That's crazy, Foog. I don't understand what's happening. That's wild. That is something. That is certainly something. Fantastically. Hi, hi. Is it a fresh haircut? Kinda, yeah. Let's get Stardusted here. Weapon looks neat. It does look super cool, Baron. I agree. Is it Holva? Holva? Hel Helvu? I don't know how to say it. I'm not good at words. It looks heckin' cool. You know new ninja. Which setup do I want to use? Circumvent's so nice for this kind of stuff. Defense unlock. I gotta bother you later, Ninja, about updating my build and stuff with the resistances. I want to get my resistances sorted out so I can just roll my mage blood. I meant to do that originally, but then I got that ring and it's kind of a nice ring. Yeah. Okay, defense. Border. Kind of nice. Is it more than kind of nice? I don't know. I picked it off of the ground from a bush. I was like, wow, this is kind of a nice breach ring. Is this kind of nice? I forgot what Ninja's reaction was to it, but I think he said, "Yeah," and I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna need a little bit more of that. I don't know what you want from me. This is PoE stuff. Sorry, I got super sidetracked. How doing pedastically? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Remember it was dual necros, coronitis. I don't remember where they all had to go though. That's exactly what I remember. Pixel Perfect is far beyond me. I imagine with the Nidus rework, it's probably easier than it was before. Is there anyone where I have to use any particular weapon? No. I want to make sure my pets are chilling. Dorigo, my beloved. I'm gonna bring Vazir in just in case. Um, Same pose. It's almost as good as your ring. That's crazy. It's good to know. You doing good? It's for last week. Or day. Oh, you got all like manic. You got some of that manic energy. Hell yeah. Take a break from streaming. Oh, yeah, let me try to fantastically. Yeah, oh yeah. I love that. I think I'll do exposure stuff. Welcome, welcome. All right. I think I'm ready. Yeah, there we are. Pyra, how are you doing, lovely human being? You excited for TennoCon? Do I not have concentration? I do have concentration. One day I'm gonna steal Foog's fashion. I'm in the process of stealing Foog's fashion to look like a bug for Zaku because I like his bug fashion for it. I'm trying to steal. I'm trying to shamelessly steal it. You know, just yoink it because it looks really good. Are we going to TennoCon? Yeah, Winksy, no. Did you go last year? Last year? I don't remember. Was there last year? Did we talk? Oh, I'm gonna feel so bad if I forgot. I feel like I would remember. Florida Man is the pinned comment about Florida Man? It is. Yeah, it is. Bit anxious and a bit excited. Same. Legend, absolutely. Yeah, I got what you mean, Inksy. Totally fair. Ooh, I should slow down. Wait for everybody to load in. I think everybody loaded in. Okay. I try not to rush towards the objective at the very beginning, because sometimes it takes a while for people to load in, which is fair. But why am I taking damage? Right. I take damage when I cast abilities. Right. Not ideal. Not ideal. Look at a Hildred. Nice. Very nice. Pew, 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 pew. I didn't think this through. Oh. The Calimos, New York scene. Calimos, my beloved. Like I heck love cats. Now we could super advance these. Panic said you were talking poop. Welcome back, Dave. When? A little bit ago. I mean, it was kind of a while ago. A couple hours ago. To be honest, is it? I gotta read this. To be honest, early 2025, early 2026, I started getting back into watching streamers. Super fair. I got into watching streamers when I started streaming. My introduction to Twitch was pressing live. To be honest, I didn't watch really any like Warframe content. I just yeah. I just kind of vibed and did my own thing for a long time. I build like a solo player for a reason. It's not that I can't do group comps, but my default is definitely like build solo. I'm getting a booty handed to me. I need a overguarded feller to yoink some of that overguard off of. Yoink! Thank you for your overguard. Thank you. That was some delicious overguard. Respect the yoink. You missed the best wall gameplay? Oh yeah, me and that wall, dude, we were making out, like just rubbing my face all against that wall. Got like who was it? What was it? 800 something steel essence. Dude, we were all over that wall. The man of the wall had no idea what was coming. Yeah, real Jack. Kalimos. Can I link that, Pyra? Kalimos. Do you do a lot of captures, Pyra? I can't link it. Heck. No, I'm standing still. Oh, no. I'm being punished for standing still. Mechanics are mechanicking. You did have a little bit more adventurous gameplay. You went behind the walls. We were just fighting Play-Doh Shadow down in the cave. It was enthralling. That's a good comment. That's a good one. That's a good one. No, no. My overguard. It is gone. Heck. Can I yoink, respectfully yoink some overguard? There's some yoink. There we go. I love arcane circumvent. You just yoink. Give him the good yoink. It's cool arcane. Glad they added it. Me when my Stalto hits for a ridiculous amount. It's only 104 million. Stealth is definitely not my favorite weapon because it takes forever to charge up, but it does make very pretty numbers. Wee. What'd I get? 2 hot shots? Where's my blue shards? You're looking so sick.
Good
so
morning, Maggie.
Fantastically, I've read your comment like 3
my
times. I'm gonna be honest.
goodness.
My brain is trying to figure it out. You're looking so stick, like with that warframe. I love it. Oh, thank you. My brain kept reading sick, and I was just like confusion. I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. Yo, me. I'm sorry. I'm a silly goose. I can barely English. English hard. Your second max hot shot. You know, I reckon once Mesa Heirloom comes out, that those prices are gonna go up by quite a bit. Like hot shot's gonna go up because hot shot just makes way too much sense on Mesa. Like it's probably next to Uriel the best use case for hot shots. She has crit pistols that are abilities. It just stacks up. Like you get the stacks from the pistols and it buffs the pistols. It's very symbiotic. It's really cool. Buy. Well, that's I meant like, you know, farm, but I guess if you want to buy, that's also an option. Stonk advice? I don't give stonk advice. I just tell people when to hold. I'm just like, just wait a minute. It might go up a bit with popularity of certain things coming out. Okay, why am I dying? I am just dying to something. I'm gonna die. If I stand very still, maybe I won't die. I'm definitely gonna die. I am sitting on like razor thin. I don't know what I'm losing health to, if I'm gonna be honest. I bet it was the... What is it called? The face-off mechanics? Yeah, it'd be face-off mechanics. I got overguard now. I'm chilling. My knight in shining armor. Tolario. Oops. The bonk. Let me bonk you. Bonk. Bonk. Tell me when to hold them. When to fold them. That's right. When to walk away. Hey, alert, Panda. You installed that doesn't do anything. Alright. Pet rock. Fresh from the bag. It's really good when they're fresh. Those pet rocks. Couldn't agree more, Vahek. Your turnip plant is sprouting? Like an actual turnip plant? Bears beats Battlestar Galactica? Shrek's love could get off my screen right now. That would be great. More millennial references. Ah! Your garden? That's so cool. No. Oh, thanks for nodding at me. I'm gonna die. Thank you for the overguard. Where'd they go? My magical guns tell me that I'm starting to get a clue this way. Oh, I have such a raging clue. Which way is your clue leading you? I think my clues go this way. Such a raging clue. You know, out of context, that probably sounds really weird. Which makes it funnier. Some of you are gonna go look up those YouTube videos and just be really weirded out. And some of you are gonna look it up and laugh. Others already know what I'm talking about. Some are just gonna be really boring and do nothing. Which, fair enough. You know, nothing wrong with a good, stable mental health in life. Yeah, I'm gonna stug on it. Oh, you're gonna stug on my clue? So much clues. No, Bardic, stop it. I'm gonna clue it. Which way is your clue doing you? What an unhinged video. How's your mental health? I see. I've seen these YouTube videos. The early days of YouTube. And they're really weird. An overguarded unit. Yoink. Keep that overguard. Oh, there's too many waypoints. I don't like it. Freaking me out. Do, 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 do. Quite happy to have like a stockpile of steel essence. I'm okay with it, but only because I know the context. Oh, you got the clue? Oh. Oh, Dave. The steel essence were silly wrong, making me run in circles. I was wondering about that. I see you just run in the wrong directions on my mini map. I was like, ugh. I thought maybe you were just picking up all the, like, the other loot and stuff. And I was like, oh, fair enough. Dave clued on it? Dave. How dare you clue on it? Get off my steel essence. Out of context. They would never. Where's my Archon shards? That's your steel essence? That's our steel essence. That's for the clan. Golly, if you've ever played one of those type of games. For the clan. It's the clan steelers. Find the tank. On the way. Give me your overguard. Thanks. Luda! No! Welcome back, Luda. Luda. Picking up the other. Let's go for the steel lessons first. But ISTG was so two sides sometimes.
It is a skill issue.
Yes, it is a skill issue. When you put it that way. Bonk. RPG. Whoop. RPG. On. There we are. She's fighting me. Next one. Can't wait to play around with Arcane Sculptor now. Thank you again, Valario. There's so many different things that summon things. There's so many things to test. I feel like we need to make a wiki page. I checked the wiki page on Arcane Sculptor. It doesn't have a list of all the things it affects. And there needs to be a list of everything that it affects. We might just go through an entire like spreadsheet for it if somebody hasn't already done that. Because holy. There's not currently. At least it wasn't yesterday. It has? Was I looking at the wrong thing then? Oh. I remember that being there. No things? Posted anywhere? So I can already tell I'm looking at it. Wiki peoples work hard. Not hard enough. I can already tell you there's things that's on there that work with it that aren't on that list. Like, there's things that I've tested out that aren't on there, so it's not an exhaustive list. I can tell you that. Hell, I said one today. Like, Astral Shell. Oh, wait, no, Astral Shell isn't there. I take that back. Hold on. Let me double check. I was looking for Sirius and Orion. It was just Orion. I take that back. What was some of the other ones? Multiples on there. Yep. Steel. Yep. Shields. Yep. I need to actually go through. I'm sure I can find some that aren't on there. Because, I'll have to look through it all. Maybe that's something I'll do if I get time later during stream. If not, I'll go through it after stream. Because I know it. Hold on. blades. If I recall, it's saying that consumable. I remember somebody yesterday that was mentioning that. I don't know if this is true because I haven't tested for myself, but they were saying that Foley's shadographer ability didn't count towards it.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me.
And it's saying that it does work
And certainty
on that list. So I think it's going to be one of those situations I need to go through and audit it. The new wiki is massive boon to the community. I agree. What's going on, Loco? Set something on Discord after this? Okay. Oh my god, hi, Finch. Streak obtained. Tisco, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Coil wire. Some of these definitely should, which is surprising. I should realistically focus on
the moment I understood
the mission.
The weakness of my flesh.
Yeah? Oh, did it now? That's crazy.
I craved the strength and certainty of steel.
You craved that? Whoa, Can I armor strip you with circumvent? Yeah, that's too convenient. Just bonk them really quick. Give me your overguard. Thank you. I wouldn't mind going through a lot of them. Balls. So minions aren't counting. Somebody tested Ripline? I mean, fair enough. Seems like a stretch, but fair enough. Only her paint. Only her paint. Which shadographer ability is the insight? Because it has her other ability on. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I gotta die. I wasn't paying attention. Yep. I do have Bazzer in this. So it's gonna be instant revive. Give me overguard, thanks. Circumvent, my beloved. Big. Let me focus on this really quick, and I'll go through the abilities. Yeah. Her third? Oh, that's not her shadographer ability. I was talking about her shadowgrapher ability. That's saying that the shadowgrapher works on it. And I remember somebody saying in chat last stream it didn't. Sent the list in Discord. Boogie. Give me over. Heck. I almost made it to the overguard. Give me that overguard. Yoink. The 50 damage every time I cast abilities only having like 350 health. A little more rough than it needed to be, but circumvent coming in for the rescue. Do. Do I fully test that out real quick? Test it here in a minute. Atlas Rumblers. I think somebody that's actually really good at making the wiki look pretty needs to go through and make some tables. Because holy, this is really hard to look at. Okay, maybe they do have like a lot of them. They do actually have a lot of them. Gee. Okay. All stars. Let me look at what Amphy sent me here. Cool. Green shard. Nice. Crunchy. I feel so much better. Sweet. Who wanted to join for EDA? Gems, Master Vitrified. I'm curious if this stuff works with pets. That's my first thought. As I'm noticing that nobody's tested any pet stuff. They've tested warframe ability, and precepts are considered abilities. Click on it, enlarges it. Yeah. Yeah. So my first thought is like duplex spawn. Mm. Whiplash or something. Thanks. You just step out, Stardust. I appreciate that. Um, Photographer don't work, and it's in there. Let me see what the one Amphy sent me. Yeah, the one Amphy sent me, and then also the wiki. They say they both say that it does work, and it might just be a certain ability within Shadowgrapher, since there's like freaking 15 abilities. Um, get Luna, Telario, Cyrus. It's gonna do that thing again. I can feel it. You know, just for fun. Where's my? Oh, I gotta remake a duplex bond. Here we are. Duplex bond. Get some cold action going on. Freeze enemies. They all should work. I mean, I agree for the most part. Some of them don't make sense too, but a lot of them, most of them do. Like most of them, yeah, they definitely should. I agree. I'm gonna take this to the sanctum. I'm gonna look a little bit more. Call maze makes sense. Crazy on how many things do work with it. I think it's nice you can just use Astral Shell as a subsume. Bright Bonnet as well. Decoys. Oh my goodness. Your name is so hard to see with the dark mode browser. Sharky, hello. What's this bugged farm that's getting patched tomorrow? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about a patch happening tomorrow. Do you have a source on that? Okay. I mean, so things that might affect this, there might be gear that affects it. I mean, technically there is a lot of summons within this, but I don't really know. Other things that I haven't seen tested, duplex bonds, potentially that is more of a summon and less of an object. But there's a lot of pets that do a lot of abilities that we don't really touch. So that's going to be one of those I have to think about it and go through it and audit all of it. Because there's just a lot. Like MOA abilities. When's the last time y'all messed with MOA abilities? Next on Tuesday. Yeah, if you have like a source that comes from DE and not like Reddit or something, I'd love to hear it. I didn't have a MOA yet. I'll do some testing after weeklies. Get to the bottom of it. Probably maybe add some to the list. So I got Citrine, Kome, and Octavia. Some good choices. Purgator, Tetra. Purgator funny. Aether's Prime works better than I expected. Kind of a sleeper weapon. It's not amazing by any metric, but for base steel path, it does way better than I thought it would. I thought very lowly of them when they first came out. I guess the weird part about Citrine is do I really need the efficiency? Plus, Prismatic Companion is so heckin' nice. Yeah, I'll just run Kome this go. Nah, I better run the support. Be better for everybody if I run the support. I can just mess up one of my builds. It's fine. Only change I've seen is they're adding a 9th week to the circuit incarnates. Fair. Only changes the Discord reviews. Really good EATA load up. I did mention it to people. I don't necessarily care if DE changes it or not. I just want to make sure that they're aware of it. Because if it's something that gets too big, it's easier to nip in the butt early. Because once it becomes kind of a mainstay, that it just becomes a bunch of backlash and negativity. And we don't really like negativity if we can avoid it. I'll just test it afterwards. It's fine. Research. And not being subsumable, that just means you can't subsume it. Kind of like a Volt Shield. Can't subsume it. Got Jade. Love that. Love playing Jade.
You in the mood for a little Metrocell action?
That is a really good spread. Holy Stardust. I have Nami solo, which means I'm gonna go bonk things. What's the dog doing? I wasn't paying attention. Ascension like 2 days after people things. I got a glitch with Vengeful Trickster. Nice. I'm purgating. Perchance. Ooh, this would be a great opportunity to build up combo. Combo building. Yeah. That's the only reason they got 1,000,000+ credits in a farm in Ascension like 2 days after people found out. Yeah, I that one was like that one was a bug. Like that one was, or not bug, but very bug-like. This one I could see it go other way because they did make like a conscious decision to roll back and use Eximus to drop steel essence, and like they've gone through this before. There's a reason that they changed away from it because people could do stuff like we are doing today. Um, However, at the same time, steel essence was uncapped on the amount that you could spend on stuff. So there's like two protections in place. I'm sure they're aware of what they're doing. Um, I don't think it's as much of an issue. Did the Jade one, the Jade mission during First Belly of the Beast? Oh, we lost Ilario. I will remember you. Talario, come back. Why, Miss Talario? Why? Still in the first mission. They're still able to rejoin, maybe. Cyrus, no. Perchance, perchance. I'm playing Citrine. Oh my god, I'm playing Citrine. Want that loot? What's that loot? Hey, Lego Burr. What's going on, Coffin? Bonk. Mini bonks. Much bonk. Somebody hit a button somewhere. Button? Oh, not my combo. As far as they made decision, because it sounded like they were having trouble putting alkalites into railjacks, so it might be temporary either way. That's possible, very possible. That does track with what I've heard between the dev shorts and everything, is they were having troubles with putting alkalites into railjacks. So they came up with this system because it is the older system. It was the original Steel Essence system, which is why I think it's a very like conscious decision. The Jade thing, I feel like they just forgot to put a delay. Like they forgot an integer somewhere, and the enemies were just respawning too quickly. Like an emergent issue, if you will. I got a pack. I got a pack for TennoCon. Do I really want to travel in this? So, I think it was one of the WFCCs mentioned I should travel in my outfit to save space. My biggest outfit to save for space in while packing. But I think that's like the nurse outfit. And you know who's not gonna fly in the nurse outfit? Me. That's right. No maid or nurse outfit flying. I'm good. Thanks. Hard pass. No, thank you. Need to get some kills to get the 90% DR up. Okay, there we go. Load up. Load it up. Can you imagine that? Imagine the looks I would get I don't even think I'd be bothered by what people would think about me. I just wouldn't want to be stopped by security. They're like, we're not gonna let this weirdo on the plane. And then trying to go through customs, they're gonna be like, I'm not gonna let this weirdo into my country. And I'd be like, fair enough, fair enough. Birthday suit? No, no, that's the least amount of clothes. That's the opposite, Dave. That's the least amount of clothes. Brought a suitcase out of the storage. I already start packing it. Me neither. Birthday suit, tell him Dave. I said suit. He's like, birthday suit? Birthday? What's up, coach? What's going on, friendo? How are we doing? How's your day? Coach, I'm trying to get Birdie a body pillow. What kind of body pillow, Dave? Are you, wait, you're trying to, wait, no, you're trying to get a body pillow of me? Might be able to make that happen. I bet Coach knows a guy. Doing great, how are you doing? I'm vibing. Just hanging out. Just doing a little testing for Steel Essence Farm that came out. It's a little neat. It's kind of vibey. Doing weeklies now. Had a good weekend. Slept well. TSA agent, should I ask? You know I'm gonna ask. Yeah. Yeah, if I try to go to TennoCon while wearing like the nurse outfit, the hot nurse outfit, I think customs might stop me. Like I feel like they will. Cause like I got no shame. I'll go through there. I'll be happy. Heck, that outfit breathes. I'll be nice. I get overly warm in a plane, you know? So like I'll be happy. It'll be nice and breezy. But customs would probably not be for it, you know? And I'm not trying to deal with that. You love Dave and his dirt and his dirtiness? You shout out everybody, go check out Coach. Lovely human being. While wearing maid outfits at TennoCon. I know myself and Xenosar, that was incentives for raising money for the Quest to Cure Cancer, the charity event that DE puts on from the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. I'm starting to get the name right. Which they sent me this water bottle, which is sick. You guys did amazing. You guys raised like $2,700, which is absolutely insane. Why I have so much form on my Loki, because I agreed to do that. So yeah, we raised a bunch of money for charity, cancer research, and hello, RoboSnake. So yeah, me and Xeno's community also raised a heck of a ton of money as well. Cancer research, heck, cancer. Right. So a couple of us will. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't wear it otherwise. I don't really shill or, you know, do things for like mega amounts of attention, but I will for charity, for a good cause. I do be shilling for some charity. At least you're getting 100% of the armrest in that nurse outfit. I wouldn't fight you for the armrest. What if I asked nicely for you to fight me for the armrest, Ninja? Would you fight me for the armrest then if I was wearing the outfit? Don't worry about the necromech. I'll get the necromech. If we all focus on it, it will be, the objective will die. I'll just bonk it really quick when it stops being invulnerable. Oh no, I'm bad at the video game. No, my hubris. No. That's right. So last grab's coded clutch. I could do the damage, but I couldn't survive. Oh yeah, see, every time. Every time. There's always that one enemy that just walks up to the objective and just blows it up. Yep, happens every time. Need a fourth Riplario? Oh yeah, we do have a fourth open. Pickle Gold. What a W name. I love that name. Thank you for the follow. You want to coach Body Pillow too? Would you put them next to each other, Dave? Asking for a friend. Went to 0. That's super fair. Super, super fair. That's right. Talario, are you back? Would you like to join? And then if not, would anybody else like to join for our fourth? Mm-hmm. Your energy goofed. It's all good. Who did we lose? It was Talario, right? Yeah. Did you want back in? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Bunch more things to test. Grasp of Oak, The Lost, Twin. It's not back yet. Aw. Okay. Stardust, did you need to do EDA? Or anybody else? Got one spot open. Sorry to hear about your Power Telario. Dreadmere accounts for Alright, that's cool. Massive Vitrify. What's Zephyr Tornadoes? Interesting that Zephyr Tornadoes don't. Wow. Sure. Okay. I was getting distracted. Coach came in here. I was getting all flustered. He's such a heckin' cutie. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. That's on me. That was all on me. Don't even worry about it. Still here. Still flustered. Yeah, you can feel it's like run. I'm gonna melee either way. Let's go. Bird 3. I love Bird 3. Big old dumpy. Schmeat. You get some schmeat. Lovely schmeat you have there. Lovely little schmeat. Nice to meet you. My board is purple. I had task paralysis. Like I got task paralysis, and I didn't know what to do with myself when it's like you can change the colors, and I was like I don't know what to pick. So my default is hot pink. Couldn't tell you why. I'm just like, what do I color it for anything? I'm just like hot pink. That's my default. Give the hug. Yeah, you can hug Bird 3. Give alert, Dave. Magenta. Look, you don't have to use your big fancy words just because you're an artist, Luna. Kidding, kidding. Much love. All right, let's make sure everybody loads in here. That might finally get you to pick up this game. Do it, Tristan. Do it. It's a really fun game. You went with canary colors when you first did the chat. I probably should color them different color at this point. I picked out pink because I didn't know what to pick because there were just so many decisions that were happening all at once. And there were so many emotions flying, and I just wasn't thinking about colors. I was thinking about other stuff. Could I please have some combo? Oh, not a Leech Exmas. These stinking guys right here. Make sure not to stand in the red circle or you'll heal it. Even one tick will be a lot. Nice, nice, nice. Good job, squad. Go just bonk my way over here. That's a dead end. Silly me, the life support's over here. Magenta's a pretty color. It's a big scary word, Luna. I'm stupid. It's a big scary word. I know you can't make magenta because it's like some kind of primary color, and then I get scared because color theory is for smart people. You want me to do math? I got you. Calculus? Be a little rusty, but I got you. You want me to do color theory? That's for smart people. Music theory? That's for smart people. That's smart people stuff. I'll go learn rocket science before I do that. I'm too beep boop. I like yeses and nos. You give me like a depends or all the other nuanced stuff, and poor little brain gets all confused. But the paint on the rocket, you paint flames on the rocket because then it adds a bunch of horsepower, right, Ninja? Where's the? I have no idea where the necromech is at. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. You saying to hug deer? Or hugging bird 3? Hug tag for 2. You'd hunt Dave? You do such a thing? Oh, we got ads. Sorry. Heck ads. Am I right? I don't know what's dropped over there, but there's a loot symbol, and that means I need it. I need it. Lanthorns. I didn't actually need it, but the waypoint was there, which means I need to go get it. Hugging actual wildlife? Well, if Helix is still around, you might be able to ask her. She lives IRL Soulframe. She's like a park ranger. It's really cool seeing all the pictures and stuff. She streams a lot of Soulframe. It's cool people. A lot of cool people hanging around. It's quite the honor to have so many cool people hanging around. There's a lot of people where I'm from that hug deers with their cars. Not intentionally. It's quite scary to like drive at night there. Yeah. What is it? Helix Rook. Very cool. Failing a dimension. I didn't know it was such a big deal, Trista. You can hug animals. You can kiss proto frames. You can make cursed fashions. That one's my favorite. You can make not cursed fashions. That's everybody else's favorite. I heard my name. Yeah, we're talking about hugging deers, or it was kind of like misheard about hugging deers, and it became a whole thing. And I was like, you know what that reminds me of? Helix. Helix living that IRL Soulframe life. Speaking of, can we get a shout out for Helix? Soulframe streamer. Any of my mods are available. Meanwhile, I learned a whole damn language to learn more about the animals in game. You're so powerful, Byra. Oh my god. Your brain is so wrinkly and large. Full of mini bumps and valleys. I got English on lockdown, kinda. A little bit. Oh, I thought that was the end of the mission. It might be my native tongue, but I still fail at it. That's such a mood. It's so simple too. Like, there's not a lot of the gendered words like there is in other languages. Really? Okay. I gotta look this up now. Where's your blue sky? Delario, no! Not Delario. Name. Stardust. There's two different names. It's different in game. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's so pretty. I have permission to show it on stream, Pyra. I'll also give you a shout out and stuff. Credit you for your work and thanks. Did you? Okay. I'll just wait for this mission to end. Why am I fighting this necromech? I can just leave. What'd you do? Nothing. It was me being silly. No. Okay. That's this one, right? This one here. I'm trying to go here. This one? Oh no, I'm dying to void energy. I'm very sorry in the background. Yeah. Pyra made that. Link Pyra's socials here. That's so pretty. There you go. Pyra's link. They're a little looks like tag for endurance too. Pretty. What? Maybe this time I build combo before I try to fight the necromech. Okay, now I have combo. It's crazy. So, like, one of those little tiny dogs that just walked up there. It's crazy how much damage one of those can do. I really need to summon my specters next time. There we go. Specters summoned. Oh, I forgot. Fourth ability goes, like, really hard. Let's see if I can hit that. Necromech down. You haven't counted all the bricks in that? You have such a good attention span if you can do that. I still need to put together the 1999 jigsaw puzzle that they sent me. That D sent me, which I'm very appreciative of. It's very cool. Need to find room to do it. I could do streams of it. Y'all can. You're like, put that puzzle piece, that one. Discord community. Yeah, if somebody could do exclamation point Discord, one of my mods, that'll summon it. I'll pull up the link. I don't have the link up for just anybody doing it, just because of the amount of AI bots and everything that's going around for scamming and everything. There's been a lot. It's just continuing to go up and up. So we do a little human two-factor authentication here. You know, if you're like, hey, how are ya? I'm just like, that's a human. And that should work for the short term until things get worse. But yeah, so we just have it in that way, not bother people with, not bothering people with a bunch of spams and stuff. I really like when I try to do my part in reducing the amount of effect that bots can have on people that are in the community, because it's not particularly fun just to get those spam messages. Like, keep things positive, chilling. So as far as, yeah, VIPs can also do it. I think if you're also a subscriber, you can do it. It's it's a very knee-high wall kind of barrier. Oh no, was that a knee-high wall? I do have a channel in there, the Ask Party Any Questions channel, and I mainly stick to that one. So if you're trying to communicate with me directly about anything, really realistically, that would be the place to go. I normally just kind of pay attention to the different specific channels and that channel, general channel. I kind of let the community talk with the community about stuff. I figure you guys can chat with me.
Strength and certainty of steel.
I've had several. Just bot detector. Heck, a small berm. Guess I'll go around. Yep. Nothing in Boston Robotics could defeat. Nothing at Boston Dynamics Robotics could defeat a knee-high wall. It's true. Now they're bullying my objective. Do I have ancient healer? No, I don't. Sad. Very sad. Do I have a glyph? I do not have a glyph. That is a separate program from the WFCC program. Do. I have a question. What proto-frame imitating? Owie. Owie, absolute wife material. Very mature individual. There for the personality. Personality, very healthy. Mini green flags. There we all the way. The first frame that I deep dived when I was learning how to learning all the different mechanics of the game, many years ago, was actually mag. So that was also a big part of the decision there. But personality. Two golden retrievers. No one throws stick. Listen, Linda. Oh, they're bullying the objective. They're really bullying the objective. Oh, they're cleared now. Nice. Lost a lot of health there. I feel like I always need to have my map open during the mirror defense for this one, or bring an ancient healer. Because the amount of damage that one little doggo can do in this mirror defense is insane. Ancient healers really help with it. I think they're called ancient healers. Yeah. Little specters you can summon. Helps a lot. I don't have mine on my gear bar because I am a goober. Pat's on the head. Wife material. Do. You had one? Heck yeah. Mission just got a lot easier. Probably dead? No, I see it. It was just over there. I love Nami Solo. Just gonna clear those enemies out. Status builds are getting like the UI justification that they need. I love it so much. Seeing the little green bar just fill up on the enemies. Oh, feels all the dopamine, all the serotonin. Leon. I'm a real big rel enjoyer. I wonder if Alien's still around. I have like 50 bajillion rel questions for her. She's good at lore stuff. I forgot to mention. So, as far as I'm aware, the what is it? People that get glyphs in game and stuff are people that have like affected the community. I'm sure they have the whole selection process and things like that. Yeah. Definitely not ever expecting one. Just happy if I do, happy if I don't kind of thing. I'm here streaming and vibing regardless. Red Town Shard. Let's go. Kiss me wall. Me when I'm trying to kiss man the wall. It's one of those like for the people that earn it. Like Dino's got one. Sent me recently. Super happy for it. Oh my god. That fella right there definitely deserves it. It's so heckin' cute though. Little dinosaur. Why am I so slow? That must be one of the effects. So it's in. The new meme glyphs are too good. They are really good. They're really, really good. Absolute cinema. I need to look through them. Love a good meme. Have I done the secret boss fights on Steel Path? I've been trying to do them on for Petia's Jade Intricate. Yes, I have. I actually have an entire YouTube short over it. I'd recommend navigating through, if you want to see what I did, it'd be on warframe.training. It'd be a little thing that goes over it in a YouTube short if you prefer an audio style thing. But just use the Shield Gator build. That's pretty much it. Use the same exact build for all, what is it, 24 different Alkalade glyphs? But yeah, I've done all the secret boss fights. I have a heckin' fun time with them. I love that they added them. Those Alkalade challenges, they're some of my favorite things to do. I always get so excited when they add them. But there should be one in the guides. You can't find it, just let me know. I'll sort it out or I'll change the website so it makes more sense. Feedback is always welcome. I pay for it and I upkeep it for you guys. I don't do it for me. Alkalades, super fair. It's nice that it's cosmetic. I really love that it's just a cosmetic, so there's no FOMO, there's no power locked behind it. You're not like, I can't get this character because it's super, super hard. It's just like, just like a cool little cosmetic thing, you know? I like that a lot. I love when games do that, when their in-game rewards are just cosmetics. Because then, one, like, you do the end game stuff to do a little flex, right? A little flexy stuff, and nothing says flexing like looking good. Like short, getting more power, making the game easier. Nah. Give me immaculate, just over the top rainbow wings as a reward. Thanks. Been learning. Liking it so far? Very nice. Just so you know, guys, that I'm not fibbing. Here's all the alkali glyphs. And then resources. Maybe I didn't put it on here. No, I did. Cool. I'll navigate it. So over here, guides, accolades, and then YouTube short, and just there you go. Just a bunch of suggested different gear you can use. There's one for citrine. How do I get that? Citrines would be that one would be the 60i murmur boss. Wiki would be a good place to where to get that, but essentially you go through the murmur boss and you just pick up 60 eyes instead of 30. If I recall. This is Apex. This is 60 eyes. Wait, which one did you say again? Citrine? No, citrine is Vor. Sorry, I lied. It's Vor. It's Steel Path Vor. I lied. I'm sorry. I take that back. That is Vor. Heck. Captain Vor. It'll be under this page, if I recall. Janice Vor. Yeah, that'll be this one. I'll put that in the chat for you. On how to activate that. Limbos and rough. I actually find limbos to be alright, because you can utilize the passive. Welcome back, Panda. I'm gonna do the Netracell really quick. I'll leave the farm build. That'll be fine.
I was thinking.
Red Mag. Mag is interesting. Nova. Yeah, Nova's super nice. We love a good speedva. Love a good speedva and Netracells. Heck yeah, teamwork. I wish there was something besides glyphs, because I really don't like some of the other ones. There is a lot of good choices for glyphs. This is true. I like running my creator glyph because I think it looks peaky, simple. I was running Dinos' glyph for quite a while. Actually, in the Alkalade page on my website, you can see in the builds that had Dinos' glyph on there. It's really cute. Konoko. Feeling pretty. Makes my 3% of damage from dealt feel like 99%. Just that doesn't. I always look at it as the group thing. Like, I'm never really bothered if somebody has X amount of damage dealt. I really don't look too often. I always think of it like, normally I played a lot solo, so if I deal, let's say, 50% of the damage and everybody else does 50% of the damage combined, that's just 50% of the damage I didn't have to deal, you know? Like, that's 3% I didn't have to deal. Less work for me, because otherwise, you know, normally I play like solo and stuff. They do be kind of nuking maps and stuff, and not everybody in public wants to deal with that kind of thing. Which is understandable. I think the world record for Netracells, so they use Excite. I don't have nearly enough parkour velocity. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's what I get for not paying attention. You need to get off the computer, but I want to have my weeklies done. That's a mood. It's an absolute mood. It's like 10 p.m. It's getting kind of late for me. I normally don't stream so late. Some people like to shoot things. It's a decent weapon and it makes them happy, and I'm happy for them. Just the game, 100%. 100%. Exactly it. The game is not a competition. It's about the vibes. It's like an MMO of old, you know? Used to be able to like solo dungeons and stuff, but you know, like it's more fun to run dungeons with like friends and stuff. You optimize to a point where it makes your brain feel good, but you don't optimize like to the point where it makes your brain unhappy. I can't tell you why learning warframe game mechanics makes my brain happy, but it does. And I don't question happiness. I don't do it for any particular reason. I don't do it for content. I just do it because I like to do it. My little autism hyperfixation. No idea why, but I don't question happiness. I've been doing it for like very long time. Long before I did content. It's just fun. I want that arcane. Gimme. Loot. Come on, Crow. Did I hear my diagnosis? Maybe. Maybe. Best MMO mechanic is feeling. You test your reflexes on Viper in Final Fantasy 14. I never got that far into Final Fantasy 14. Mostly the subscription fee. I need to get back into it. I have knife step. Well, explains why I'm at like 2 health. You need to aim glide more. I think Magnus and Luna definitely understands why I bring Sobek's sight to Netracells now. After that last mission we did. Or that other mission we did. Turns out, wall hacks with AoE explosions real good. Why am I at like 2 health? Let's see. This way? See if I can get lucky. Somewhere over there. I'm not getting very lucky. Squad, but I get very lucky. Oh, I got it! I got it! You know what? Thank you, Squad, for having faith that I would hit that Necromite. Appreciate that. You gave me the time that I needed to try. It's 12:30 at night for you. Not bad. Kome still feels so new to me. I guess she has been out for a minute. Welcome. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I discovered Side of Nine's silliness was projectile melees after playing the Distress Incarnate. Oh, does he have a? Does his 2 apply to projectiles, or is it the other buffs? What are these Iatan stars? There's 4 in one room. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that many. We're swimming in Iatan stars. Ooh. Or is this one? Oh, that's fair. I think I have Archon left. I feel that's ours. I feel it.
Alright.
True bed. A true bed arrived. Hello, king size bed. Uh, thank, thank you, Luna. Thank you, Nana, for sniffing a king size bed. If you have 7 TV, it comes up as an emote. Actually, if you look at Nightbot's message, it kind of explains it pretty well. Anything good in Descendia? Or anything valuable to me? Sea Lessons is kind of neat. Drop chance boosters kind of neat. Not really for me. Does anybody want to join for the Archon hunt? If you want to get invites from the previous squad, I can send you an invite. If not, if you could do exclamation point leave, that would be very kind of you. You really like my tank collection? Thanks. All this stuff is stuff people have sent me. Like my entire back room is pretty much stuff that people sent me. Jesus. Jesus. Good night. Good night, Cyrus. All those squares? Yeah, these are cubes. These are my favorite. When I had my DE drop, was it last year? This is what I chose. So people that watch got a cube. I can love these little cubes. They're so adorable. They're little pet Dado cube. Pet toys. Cube. See in this room. You shall join? Okay. Send invite to Luna. If anybody else would like to join for the Archon hunt, let me know. If any of my mods are available, set up a prediction. That would be nice. If not, chilling either way. I feel like this is a 1-for-1 copy room. Nuh-uh. I don't have a room. I'm just ethereal. I'm floating. I wish I had a bunch of data cubes rolling around in my room. That'd be awesome. I feel like using the Mirage setup. Dinos Dinos is the Argus army? See the one that knocks? What's going on, Kylies? Last weekly? Yo. Should have cube giveaways. I do normally. I like to do my cubes randomly. Or sorry, cubes? I like to do my giveaways randomly. And also for charities. That's what I like to do. The geese? Yup. Shark boobs. Just out there. Trolling the sea
Oh my god, I almost
floor.
died. No. I almost died. That was so scary. Thank you.
It's okay. It's alright. It's alright.
Looking for prey. See the build? Love you. I'm glad you like it. The right substance, so you can have them flying around the room. I suppose so. All right. I forgot to open my peeler back, so I can do that after stream. Sabotage, interception, showdown. Nobody else wants to join? Let's go knock it out real quick. Thirsty with Doriga? Heck yeah. As a thank you, gotta give the homies a kiss on the forehead. Good night. That's how else are they good? How else are you gonna know? Like, or how else are they gonna know that you're homies? You know?
Whatever Pazul is building,
Been perfect.
is consuming huge amounts of
Happy to
power
help.
and resources. Shut his facilities down.
Find the toxin mixer. Even I can't charge my incarnate. I had to focus today. Normally I have a lot more like faster pace or upbeat music and stuff, but I just needed like some chill music to think about the setup from the beginning of stream.
Remove the biocatalyst to render the toxin harmless. Take care when destroying the biocatalyst cartridge. It is highly explosive. Good work. Now get to the injector. Set the injector into overdrive to incinerate the toxin.
Hydrate. I have not been drinking enough water. I never wear socks. I mostly don't. Cast weight. Hydrate. I like silly little jokes. I'm a veteran, so silly little jokes makes my brain happy. Loda! Loda down! Let me a good hyperbolic joke. Miter, go! Pew, pew, pew. Do 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 do. Your Devil's Triad chance reset? One day I'll engage with that. It's like a lot of reading.
Objective achieved. Well done.
I have many other things to play around with. I haven't even farmed out the new arcanes yet. There's so much to do. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Are we gonna get a town? You know, a couple of people constantly getting into wizard duels in stream. Discord is funny. I cast testicular torsion. Interception. I kind of want to play Nova for this. Not the Banshee. Nova. So I can do some Slova things. It's a great time to use Slova. Yeah, we use the Synapse. Sure, we use that. Why not? Kratos. Actually, I've been really loving the Ballistica. No, 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 no. Stug. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Encased unending armpit fart? No. It's gonna be dry. No. Life without joke. A life without jokes is a life without wabi sabi. Yep. What? You cased pee out 10 bowling balls. Holy kidney stones.
Is a communications crossroad for Narmer. Listen in. I want to know what he's telling his flock.
Super balls. Duh, you guys are monsters. I don't want to be in a wizard battle with you guys. Too powerful. Oh, I gotta hop on D. I gotta hop on D. D's my point. Nope. Need to do that. Your Cora had got the Helmuth juice this week. The invigoration. Goop. Stug. Stug, 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 stug. Really gotta arc it up. Hold on. I can get him. I'm kind of getting him. Hold on. I get this. I got this. Thank you. Thank you, Panda. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, cast brain fog? Oh, that was awful. You're required by wizardly honor to escalate? I think the worst one I've heard was, I cast endometriosis. I was like, that's horrific. I can't think of a worst spell. Oh god, I know, right? I think it's a worker, right? You get clapped forever? Well, you'd cast that for free? Just like that? You clapping or what? Gifted. Very gifted. That's crazy. The deep slurp is crazy to it. Okay, so spells apparently, Panda. Cast Ass of Holding? I don't know what that means. I'm just kind of scared to ask. What does it mean? You take it in so many different directions. This becomes a bag of holding. It is full of poop. Makes sense. Come out the butt. That does make sense.
Let's rumble.
Remember that one? Oh, that song? Panic sings it to me all the time, and I have no idea where it comes from. Poop comes out the butt. Yeah. Comes out the butt. Stug Incarnate becomes cum gun, but more accurate. Eye shots. It goops. You can goop. And the goops goop into goops. They become little. The goop goops more. Like shoot one, and then it just. They pop everywhere. The goop just goops everywhere. The bouncing goops. Goopy goopy. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna stug. Get off my D. That's mine. Can't have. Stug you off my D. Get off. No. I took my D. Give it back. It's my side D. Stuck in your hair? You cast that for free? For free?
Get to cover!
Mm-hmm. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh, Cora. How I dislike your fourth ability.
Are you done?
They did remove the alt fire for this Stug. I know you're all very, like, concerned about that. I know you're all just like, wow. That Stug alt fire, I used that. I definitely did. And they removed that. I know you're sad about it. But don't worry, the Incarnate's really good to make up for it. We all knew what the Stug alt fire did, right? Like, it was really good. Really, really good. It's a good thing Dino's sent me some extra Stugs. That way I can still maintain having the alt fire when I need it. Lady! You have news? What's your news? Do tell. Do tell, do tell. Looks like you're having fun during your stream. Your spots to stream, that was super heckin' fun. I was doing a bunch of lurking. I was working on other stuff, so it wasn't too chatty. Overwatch Pride Tournament? That's awesome. I love that. W. Congratulations. What role did you play? If you don't mind me asking. Now that's a game that I could get sweaty at, you know? Nice competitive game. Not too sweaty. Respectfully sweaty. Like a fun amount.
All messages decrypted. Fazul.
Doing everyone well? Hell yeah.
Tenno. There is another
Sounds like you're having a great week.
Just admit it, Natar. Your
We support.
the possibility
The team is really flexible.
right.
One of our flexes. Let me stay in main. Hell yeah. Love that. I like playing support most, and since Overwatch 2, I've been liking playing support more. Because I used to off tank. Once they changed it, I went to support. Heck, I love playing support. Support in Overwatch 2 is a lot of fun. Maybe I don't have it downloaded. I haven't played it a very, very long time. Yeah. I just don't play a lot of like Blizzard games for personal reasons.
Whatever Pazul may preach, Boreal and his fellow beasts are the ones destined
Off
to
tank.
rule.
Get you a real tank.
Era is merely a tool to them.
Any tank's an off tank if you try hard enough. I like being in that dynamic role.
Hostiles!
Did we rage bait? What rage bait that rage bait comment is about rage bait. Rage bait. I forgot to charge my incarnate. You let me recharge my incarnate up. Thank you. Thank you.
Use cover and
I need some enemies to shoot.
let him heal.
Oh. I've honestly just been like playing a lot of Path of Exile too. The new season has been really, really fun. I've been very unlucky. I haven't gotten like any good drops, but I'm still having a good time.
This gate only opens to Narmer.
I gotta be. I like B.
Tear the veils from deacons and use those.
I judge you. Go on. Your rage bait shall not work this time. So you're saying it's worked in the past. I heard Mage Blood was common loot, honestly. Everybody's getting them. Can I have headshots? Thanks. Aiming for headshots in Warframe couldn't be me. Sometimes literally. Stop dying at one shot. I actually need headshots. Mods, wank his pee-pee. Everybody go check out Lady. The Lady. Lovely Noko maiden. Noko. We can love Noko in these places. Stug does not need headshots, that is correct. Did I put my in? Am I missing something? Oh, there we are.
Huzul promises his Narmer cultists a new creation. I do not know how much of that comes from the Ram's memories of Tau, and how much from Era's dreams of a kingdom of his own to rule.
I love parkour speed. Oh, it makes my brain happy. If you don't have a mage blood, it must be a bad loot, I guess. I mean, everybody's getting mage blood, isn't that right? Could you just stop being invulnerable? Thanks. God, the ballistic rhyme is so good. Do I hear her name? You're good. You're so good.
Narmer's spine eyes have been torn out. Excellent work.
ADHD be like that. Dude, Chef Panda even has mage blood, and they don't even play Path of Exiles. Pages of blood at the same time. True. Is Wu Yang, and Mercy, Weaver, Juno. They've had a lot of new characters. I remember Weaver and Mercy, obviously. I didn't play much Mercy. I liked playing Anna. When I played. I was like Anna. When Kiriko came out, played some Kiriko. Played decent amount of Kiriko. What were the other supports? Way back in the day, I played Zenyatta for tank busting. A Tau Blue. Love Tau Sharks. Num 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 num. Jolly Ranchers. Mobility. That's super fair. Thank you, Luna. Have a lovely day. 690 million credits. Nice. I probably probably gonna wind down for the night. It's getting like kind of late, and I need to start like adjusting my sleep schedule a bit for TennoCon, so that I can be a functioning human being. Duplicates. Get my hotshot. Because there's no real reason not to pick up the other ones. Am I going to TennoCon in person? I am. Very excited. Last year was my first year going, and this will be my second year. I had so much fun the first year. It was a good time. Hung out with a lot of awesome people. Got a vibe. Gonna be a party. Oh yeah, we're gonna vibe. I led around I ended up leading around like a decent sized group of people, just of creators and friends and everything like that. A lot of people came as like party of one, party of two kind of situation. And they're just, I don't know. I was just messaging everybody as far as that goes. I might just make a Discord this year. It'd be way easier, or like a group chat. Because I was coordinating with so many different people. They're like, "Where are we all going to have dinner?" And I would be like, where are we going?" And I would talk with Dinos and Bo and the Manic, and we determined like, "Oh, we're going to the shawarma spot." Okay, we're going to the shawarma spot. And I'd have to message to like 15 different people, and then the entire shawarma spot would just be people that I messaged to like show up there, and just all Tenno there. Yeah, it was a lot of coordinating. I just want people to feel like they have options, you know? And never like you're invited to go over here. It's just like, hey, we're gonna be over here if you want to hang out. If you don't want to hang out, cool. Or, you know, it's just you got time, you got nothing better to do, and you want something to do, we'll be over here. That's basically what I did.
Let me do the talking, okay?
I need to take the zit off of my brothers. I'll be there virtually. Looking forward to it. Ooh. Actually, that reminds me. Your V2 model, your singing was the first memory I have of you, lady. Do I not have a zit? I thought I had a zit on this character. I guess not. No singing this year? Sad. Maybe next year. Is it safe to assume Sirius and Ryan? It is. If your Bane warframe of the two says like unranked and has default skin for both of them and everything, it'll be fine. I did test it out. It'll give you both subsumes for subsuming one of the brothers. It's visually scary. Just make sure you're not subsuming your main one. That'll have your fashion and your mods. It'll be ranked up. Don't subsume that one. But the fresh out the foundry, that's the one you want. And it's gonna show the other brother as like my Orion was max rank, but it didn't delete my Orion in or any the builds I have for Orion. So just took the risk to make sure we're chilling. It's just visually kind of scary. But I can confirm from like firsthand knowledge. It's definitely going to be interesting this year. I have folks meeting up. Really shy person. It's definitely going to be a challenge. I think you'll have a great time, Helix. I talked to so many people last year that every single day I lost my voice because there were just so many awesome people to get to know and say hello to. Like a bunch of friends, you know, like a bunch of y'all that just were there. So I just hung out, talked a whole bunch. Had a great time. And go label these. These still have. These still have. Does it assume both visually or one? I don't remember. I think it was just one. Getting tired. Getting hungry. Ooh, we're gonna test out sculptor things. I don't know if I have time. I don't know if I have the brain cells. What are things, objects the companions spawn? Duplex probably won't work because it's considered like a summon. Hounds and Moas. I know Moas do summon some grenades. Technically. Um, what are the precepts for Moas? Precepts, harden gauge, anti-grav. Do I have a fresh loadout? I do. Like grav grenades, flash shield. That off. She could take the weapon off. That'd be nice. Who do I use with Sculptor? I think I use Jade? Yeah. Ooh, I need to update the Sculptor on Jade. Shoot your grenades. Shoot your grenades. Shoot them. Shoot them. Launch the grenades. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Why are you shooting them in the Pinar? Oh, please. Why? Why there? It's stop. Stop shooting them in the Pinar. Could you cast the ability? Oh, a bite. Oh, is a bite. Is a bite aggressive? A little bit. You know what? Didn't want to test bows anyway. It's fine. Keep your secrets. Summons a grenade. Flash grenade. Try that one. Okay. Please. Stop shooting them in the Pinar. Thanks. I want to know. Your favorite arcane this update? W. I don't know if I have the spoons to test this. This is how it's gonna be. Also summons. Doggo. Disarming, synergize, denial. No, no, no. What was the little guy? It's probably the only way I could reach. I guess. Okay. Hound thingy doesn't work. Okay, duplex doesn't work. What else is there? This, I mean, technically summons stuff for like 2 seconds, but it's gonna be kind of a stretch. Okay, it's gonna go through the other precepts first. Fun fact, precepts are casted in order left to right, top to bottom, just like you were doing elements. Though I don't know why I did that one first. Do your thing. Neat. Nope, didn't work. Do. Precepts. No. No. Don't think any of these will work. I think we're chilling. Don't have to worry about those. Yeah, Predicites do a thing. Do you know if you have to put in a relic in the order to get the flow of steel essence and railjack? I don't actually. Should still give it to you. I've never really thought to not use a relic during a mission. You could pick up relics from Teshin, since you're going to be doing a bunch of steel essence farming anyway. Hound's worth it? I don't super think so. If you're looking from like a power aspect, not really, but if you like their vibes, then sure. Uh, the main thing, there's a few things that they have that kind of isn't great. One of them, it doesn't activate Tenacious Bond, which isn't particularly great. Even with the Riven God roll, you can't get Tenacious Bond to activate, which is kind of eh. It doesn't have claw stances similar to that of like say like this beast pet. I mean that technically summons a thing. Like a beast pet, so you can't put on like elusive claws or one of the other ones or assassin posture. Um, so it tends to run in and get killed quite a bit because of that. The other thing it doesn't have access to with its want to go and take a bunch of damage from Eximus is it doesn't have access to Resourceful Retriever. So you kind of get like the worst of all the worlds combined. But again, like you can do stuff with Hounds. I'm not saying they're completely useless. They lack a bit of power here and there. The amount of time and investment that go into it, yeah. Obviously, there's going to be people that want a certain aesthetic. Not speaking to those people, just throw it out there, like from a power aspect. That's all. Play the game you want to play. You know how it goes. Technically, Slime Philo summons one. Allegedly. Okay, so it doesn't work with companions. That's good to know. I've tried things that should work. Although this is Luda's site. He used to say summon a clone. Do I like Cyberpunk Edge Runners? I love it. I love that show. That show's amazing. I heckin' love Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I can't think of anything else that summons stuff that I think would work. Now to go to odd. This new season trailer? I have not. Degathus Scout. Dante. Cool. Dinkus. How doing, Dinkus? House of the Dragon came out the new season. I've been watching that. Equinox doesn't have one. Excalibur. shouldn't have any augments. I can't really imagine this fella having anything that worked. Exalted weapon, javelin, and nothing. Onyx caliber should. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing good. Just vibing, just chilling. You saw the episode the other day. So hyped. I don't want to spoil anything, but I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, I can test out shadographer things because that's a thing that works for some reason or doesn't work. Ever two conflicting things on it? Okay, so that worked. That worked. That worked. I guess whoever mentioned that it doesn't work, maybe it was doing something wrong. I don't know. Because this is definitely working with the shadographer effect. Sculptor is going. Not that Foley really needs it, but yeah, that does work with Foley. Sculptor. Wiki do be correct on that regard. Go through. There's no mention of Excalibur. Frost Snow of the Globe does count. Technically, let me test something else out. I don't think this will do anything, but this is the wrong build. What did I have here? I don't even care. I never use this setup anyway. It's my other Frost. We don't talk about the other Frost. Let's see. Magic Frost, Glow, Eden's Wave. Oh, interesting. I mean, that should. Does summon a field, but alright. That does not. It's not on there. Garuda. Dreadmere. Dreadmere makes sense. Dreadmere definitely makes sense. Gal shouldn't have anything. Grendel shouldn't have anything. Gyre should. Okay, Gyre does. Cool, cool, cool. What about Harrow? Technically, looks like there's no test on Harrow. Technically, the first ability, kind of. Turn your head sideways. Like really, really turn your head sideways. It does not. Interesting. Make sure. I'm gonna hit an enemy. Make sure. Nope. Does not. Good to know. That one's not on there, but it's fine. Get out of the list. Ones that I reckon would be rather niche. Yeah, I don't really know why the Harrow's first ability doesn't. Harrow's first ability realistically should, just because, like, I don't see it. I don't see it as very different from, like, Noko's 4. You know, like, it is just an object flying through the air that's hitting enemies. That should definitely activate Sculptor, but whatever. Anaros. Did Anaros get testing? If I could spell, that'd be great. Scarab Swarm does not. Cool, cool, cool. Korra. Korra's been tested. Kome. Coolervo. I don't know why you would ever run this on Coolervo, but it does not work on Coolervo. Lavos. Again, I guess. Yeah, works on Lavos. Efficiency does affect Lavos. That does make sense. Probably in some cases if you're doing a cast build. Never do a caster build, but I like Valence formation. What about Mag? Fair. Maces 2 kind of should. Like, if you turn your head sideways, it does summon an object that floats between allies. To read it off, gives an ally an extra damage buff while jamming the weapons of nearby enemies. This power shifts between team members. Like, kind of does? No. Okay. Didn't figure. I could see it, but it was kind of a stretch. Fire rate for pistols. Mesa. What else we got? Mirage. Yeah. Mirage 4 should definitely be on there. Mirage 4 is on there. Cool. Technically, Mirage is 2 as well, which would be kind of cool for a Ledger Domain build. Is this my Ledger Domain build? No. I think I nuked my Ledger Domain build. Does anybody have a Ledger Domain build? I don't really want to remake it. Explosive Ledger Domain. I haven't used that nuking setup in 5 ever. It doesn't. That's actually surprising. That just summons an object. I'm surprised that doesn't. Very interesting. Apparently turning ammo into bombs isn't considered summoning things. Good to know. Necros, no. Nidus, the 2. I don't know why you'd run it on Nidus. It doesn't work with the 2. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Nyx get tested. Nyx's second ability doesn't. Also fairly surprising. Didn't expect that either. Yeah, I'm about to end stream here. I'm just going through the last list here. Araxia 4. Araxia get tested. Araxia 2 and 3 doesn't? Very surprising. The 2 doesn't. Okay. Very confusing what's considered an object or not. There's no way Sharinka Pillar isn't. That is like the epitome of an object. Okay, Sharinka Pillar does. The Dong does. Cool. Molt I already know does. Rhino, don't see anything that would do that. Sevagoth should definitely be on there. Like Sevagoth doesn't. Interesting. I'm really surprised that Reap doesn't. Speaking of Naros, I tried doing a Kome Necros Kavat build? Kome and Necros? Wait, which frame? Confusion? Titania, I could kind of see it with a third ability. Kind of, you are summoning a buff that you run through, but not really. Looks like it wasn't tested. Tribute. Okay, that one's been tested already. Bobbin's definitely going to be on this list. There's no way Bobbin isn't. Yeah, Bobbin's here in like all the different ways. Bolt Shields, I know I saw that one. Varuna. No. Wisp, yep. Wukong shouldn't be. Zaku already saw. Ureli is on there. Cool. That should be a lot of them. Anyway. I'm gonna go find food. I'm starving. Big hungry. Let's go find somebody to read. Big hungry. Go eat. Yeah. Who should we read? Who to read? If you do exclamation point raid shack, the bot will do it for you. Not rated in a minute. Try to spread the love. Lots of rants, 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 rants. Ugh. Oh, let's see. We can go say hi to NBK. There's Fugapoo, Roseime, Kira, Demon Doc. So I'm seeing that it's on Warframe at the minute. Oh, say hi to Foog. Yep. Say hi to Foog. Thanks for everybody hanging out. Thanks for all the raids. Thanks for the people that stuck around. If I can help with anything, let me know. Here's Discord for this. I'm a little scatterbrained today. Sorry, not sorry. Send any feedback and stuff on the website. Feel free to just like throw it in like the general chat or the Ask Guardini chat in the Discord, or some other means and stuff. If there's any weapons that aren't on there, Warframe setups. I need to add my Netracell setup for site. Probably do that after I get food and stuff. But anyway, looking forward to TennoCon. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. Much love. I'll go read Foog. He's doing Warframe and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I tend to lurk when he's doing our Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I don't want spoilers. I still want to play that game at some point. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you as well. But yeah, if I can help anything, just let me know. There's a raid message above. I'm going to put it again. There's your follower raid message, and then there'll be subscriber afterwards. That's loud in my ear. Get your rat raid on. Today is Monday. Tomorrow I have appointments. Oh God, we're in an ad. What awkward timing. I really need to add a sound cue for myself. Hold on. I gotta cancel. Hold on. I don't want to raid out during the middle of a raid or during an ad. Yeah, it's like, okay, welcome back for the ads. Take care of yourselves. So I can help anything. Let me know. Give me feedback on the website via the Discord. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate everybody stuck around. We're gonna go read Foog. Sorry, we're an ad, so I'm repeating myself a little bit. Here you go. Go over there, copy and paste the raid message. Get your rat raid on. The subscriber, follower message, stuff like that. Today is Monday. When I do weeklies and stuff, we did get through a lot of those. Appreciate those that helped me with the testing. That was kind of fun. It's kind of chill. Just shot at a wall for a couple hours. Kind of neat. But we're gonna go read Food. Tomorrow I have appointments. I get my allergy shot in both arms, which is really painful, and I'm not a very enjoyable person to be around when I get those shots because it's like getting stung by the hornet, both my triceps, which isn't particularly fun. But that's all right though. We go through it. I just like relax, chill, get some stuff done around the apartment and things. Next day I'll be live is Wednesday. Before I know it, TennoCon will be happening. But yeah, much love, everybody. Go say hi to Foog. Show some love. We'll be doing like Warframe and Assassin's Creed things. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I will have like a YouTube short going over Astrobond and things. Here's YouTube side stuff. Or Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I upload to all of them. Yo. But, oh, oh, oh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Oh. So we're gonna, I don't have that. Nope, don't have that one.